Hello guys and welcome to my first YouTube video. This will be an example early game playthrough and to showcase some of the things you should have in mind when playing Civilization V. I often see questions on Reddit about what to focus on, and while I know YouTubers like Filthy have excellent long in-depth guides on these things, I thought I would just do an example playthrough which might evolve into a let's play and show all of these things in practice. Now this is our start. First, a few things to comment on. It's a very good start. We have 2 growth tiles, which are tiles with at least 2 food. We have a river and we are on a hill. Now one thing I'm immediately considering is moving onto this gold here, as we still have a growth tile, but we will be settled on a luxury resource, so we do not have to build an improvement to gain the happiness, and also our capital we have a permanent +2 gold yield. So the first thing I'm going to do is move our warrior here to see what we might gain and what we might lose, as obviously we will be losing these sheep if we move our capital. And we have found a coast. However, our capital will not be coastal, but it will have access to these resources, so I think we will move. And we will explore a little more before settling. In hindsight, this might be a better tile. We have bison, we gain salt, we still retain all the gold and the wheat. But this is kind of awkward because we cannot settle a coastal city here while we have lots of ocean resources. While on this tile we still could have done it. On top of the gold, this would have been a quite good seed for late game. But let's just settle here, because we will then have an expand spot right here on the river, on top of gold, on a mountain, gaining a unique luxury. Now we will lock in the growth tile and set our city to production focus, so that when we grow, it will work this hill, which is another advantage of moving. Instead of only +2 production, we'll gain +2 production and 2 gold when we grow. Usually you will want to research pottery first, as you want to build a shrine as soon as possible in order to have a shot at religion, which may be very powerful. And we make the city-state first, granting us gold. Luckily the city-state does not block this settle spot, and if we are fast we may even get the truffles. The first thing you want to build is usually a scout. The exception to this rule is if you're playing Ethiopia, as the stele is very powerful and you may want to consider building it first for the early faith and culture. The reason we build a scout first is because your first priority should be finding your opponents, taking ruins like this one, and most importantly finding expansions, because you want to know how fast you have to be at settling, so the AI will not steal your cities. Now as for the next thing I build, it will be another scout. Since I have 2 2-1 tiles, I could have built a monument. Probably should have, because it would have finished just in time when we get pottery, allowing us to go scout, monument, shrine. However, usually you will do scout, shrine when playing tradition. If playing Liberty, then you will absolutely want to do scout monuments, as you will not be getting free monuments from the policy tree. And we have found Arabia's expand. Maybe we will be able to steal this worker, so we don't have to build a worker for ourselves. I kind of want to take the rune first, but then we might miss out on this opportunity. So let us take the record. And as you can see, the city grew to the production tile and gave us extra production, finishing our scout 1 turn earlier. Now we want to keep growing, so we purchase the farm tile. And we put some production towards either a monument or another scout. Probably a monument in case we don't find a culture rune. tempted to wait one turn and hope that this warrior moves away. We have already found the borders of 2 of our neighbors. They are pretty close, so we know that this area will be contested. And we will have to get our settlers down here quite quick if we want a piece of it. Probably we will settle on this hill by the mountain. It will gain us the copper and the natural wonder, as well as an adjacent growth tile, which is very beautiful, and lots of bonus resources and a river system. And we will declare war on Arabia and take the Vodka, with no retaliation from the warriors, only a hit from the city, which will not kill it. Second, I will research animal husbandry, as this is strategic balance, which I always play on, so we are guaranteed to have horses somewhere around here. And we are switching the production to a shrine, as we want this shrine ASAP. We have 2 very good pantheons we can take here. One is religious idols, giving us faith and culture and gold. Since we settled on gold, we would have a permanent +1 faith, +1 culture in our capital, which is very strong. And we have another expand right here, also settled on gold, compounding this effect. The second is one with nature, as we are guaranteed to get this natural wonder if we can get this settled down. And especially as America, we may purchase tiles to get it faster. Moving the scout up here was not the best choice. As either way it could, if I move it here, the Arabian warrior may attack it, otherwise the barbarian can. I could try to steal the other worker, but it will probably not work. Oh well. Stupid scouts. Oh, well, this is nice. A second free worker giving us an absolutely fantastic start. Now, on lower difficulties than about Immortal, you probably cannot steal workers this early. But then again, on lower difficulties, you don't really need to steal them. You have ample time to build them in your capital. You can still win on Deity without stealing workers, but as you can see, I mean, this is such a huge boost. It will help immensely. 5 turns to grow, so 1 turn to finish a shrine, 4 turns to finish the monument, which is nice as we did not find a culture ruin. So our social policies are not unlocked super fast. And then we will build settlers. Now I will research mining first, as we are settled on gold, and after that probably calendar, so we may improve the wine. Gold. Nice roll. As for our other expanse, somewhere around here looks very nice, possibly straight on the gold tile. We'll have to see. So we're definitely having a city here. Probably one here, though our capital will grow to the salt in not too long. Wait time. Also, I should actually be improving the gold of the farm for reasons which will become clear soon. Peace with Arabia, yes, thank you. Now, some of you may think, will this not make the AI angry? And the answer is, wow, this was the world's most ill-timed population ruin after growing for, what, 15 turns. We gained the pop 1 turn before. And it will take us a long while to grow again, so we will not do that. Instead we will start churning out settlers. Hong Kong blocking a possible settle down here. Still 10, okay. And we don't have mining yet, my bad. Little misplay here. But it's fine, I mean, if I play everything perfectly, then it's not such a feat. I mean, everyone makes mistakes. And we find culture. Assyria settling aggressively. The pro-capital is probably right there. Oh, wet panther. Pasture, camps. Well, we might not get a village in this game, because we have many other religious civs here. We do have the Shupada, but it's very far away, so it's incredibly unlikely we will be able to settle it. No Arabia. Usually you do not want to give away emphasis to the AI in the early game, as that means they know where the capital is and they will just try to forfeit settle you for whatever reason. Now, when building settlers, you don't actually need to work for it because your city cannot starve, so you can work kills and the like to get the maximum amount of production. Next we will research calendar to improve the wheat, or will we? Yes, we will. Archery would have been the other possibility, as we will be forward settling an AI which we have already declared war on, so they are not too happy about us. And I'm just checking around if there are city-states I can declare war on to steal a third worker without making the AIs too angry. You absolutely do not want to attack city-states the AI have under their protection. It makes them very angry for a very long time. I can steal one here, but it's very far away, so I will not. Instead I will keep scouting. And the warrior is up here spotting to see if anyone is coming with settlers to steal our spot, which would be very unfortunate if they did. Oh, these are some really nice lands. If this unit could move so I could bring my scout over, that would be really nice. Or I might do this. Hong Kong can be angry at me, it doesn't really matter. Threaten production. Really nice.
Как тебе понравится, если я предложу?
For more happiness. Happiness is worth a lot in the early game, so you don't get starved when settling and can actually grow your cities. Growth is probably the most important thing in the game. Now, why did I not move the worker over to the horses? The reason is it would take all its movement points while moving down here, and spending one on the farm permits me to start improving the pasture next turn. Anyway, little optimization trick. And the city governor is actually recommending the place I wanted to settle anyway, which is kind of rare. Usually the recommendations are, well, not completely off, but maybe not the greatest. Also, it could have been an idea for me to check whether I could have grown in a reasonable amount of turns, as we only have one contested expand, but we won't. So let's not do it. And there we have the barbarians. It could be an idea to sell the monuments in the capital when picking up the free monuments, but we have ample gold, so we will keep it and opt for the amphitheater instead. Oh man. This barbarian is so annoying. Well, at least we can zone him, so our workers can continue working. Get this up now. And I could purchase out to Mount Fuji right now to accelerate our faith and get the Pantheon. Usually you want to wait until the borders have expanded one time, because then all the tile improvement or time purchase cost will decrease, but since we are American, we can purchase for cheap. I think I will do it. I really want to get our Pantheon going, as I think we can get a very strong religion, given the amount of gold we have in our empire. And usually want to build a granary first, as growth equals science, and science is what wins games. Oh, Great Barrier Reef, wow. And in workable range of a city-state. If I had been Russia, I probably would have killed Yerevan. Oh, this hurts so much though. If we had settled in our original spot, we would have had a fantastic city right here. Well, not fantastic, but decent, I guess. Good enough. Now, where is the next settle going? We have a good spot here, but it's not contested at all. So we'll probably wait with it. There is a good coastal spot around here, getting us pearls, fish, but coastal cities are weak when they are alone. You usually want several coastal circuits and coastal trade routes, and also be less vulnerable to coastal attack, though that's mainly in multiplayer.
Assalamu alaikum.
As for our Pantheon choice, we could have +4 faith immediately, or +2 now, up to +5, 6 later on. And also culture. So we do have another natural wonder here, which will be workable immediately. So I will actually opt for Tough choice, really. 3 gold at the capital, 4 in the expand, 5, 6. So 8 faith or 6 faith and 6 culture, with the faith and culture being told you are more likely to work than this one and this one. I mean, 2 science for a faith is not the greatest tile, neither is this. Also, this would be faith in the expanse, which we are very likely to lose once Arabia gets their religion going and Moscow gets their religion going. I will go with religious idols. I mean, if we're not getting a religion with this, then we would probably not have gotten it with... Well, we probably would have gotten it with one with nature. But we're not shooting for first religion. It's totally unrealistic. We're just shooting for a religion. And we will settle the coastal. It's not on the river, which is a shame, but it's a good settler. Otherwise, triple ocean resources, we get some gold, which is good with our Pantheon. Our research writing, we want libraries up. Also, this thing is called radaring. If you have a civilian unit and you try to move into fog of war, then you can actually see if there are enemy units there. And because these 3 tiles are red, we know there are units in all of them. But we don't know if they're... Yes, they are barbarians. So we will need to wait for a warrior escort. One there and one there. But none around here, so we can move to the gold. Oh, actually an Assyrian scout. And we will finish everything the turn we can finish it. 14. Maximize production. Send our archer back. This guy can actually go towards the expanse. Start improving things there. Scout can heal in the capital. Probably we will get a 5th city right on the stone here, granting us 3 ocean resources and the ability to send coastal trade routes between our expanse.